So actually, you mentioned something about bird dogs. I think we should elaborate a little bit more. Not necessarily bird dogging, but when you've partnered with a few people, what might that look like if someone is interested or they think they've got a warm lead, but they don't have the resume or the track record or the cash or the balance sheet or the ability to guarantee the loan? You've done deals with partners now where you guys have basically come together and taken down larger deals that might not otherwise have been possible for a beginning investor or someone who just doesn't have enough capital to pull it off on their own. Joint venturing is pretty common on these larger deals. You might hear it called syndications, but in some cases it's just a handful of partners coming together. So do you want to kind of explain that process for anyone out there who might be either interested in partnering with you, or they found a deal and they don't have all the pieces of the puzzle?
Yeah, I think it works perfectly. I mean, like I said, in regards to the Texas deal, these two gentlemen, they were just starting to get into the commercial realm. They had a good basis of what they were looking for and had good knowledge, but they didn't really know what they don't know, from 10 years of experience that I can bring, or, what have you done doing like 7 years that you've been in the business? So it's something that I can bring to it, and that they can bring the deal and maybe that local, investors. And usually what I tell them, the more that you do, the more equity is going to be shared. If I have to do all the work, I'm going to take a little bit bigger of the chunk. You're still going to get a good deal, and you're going to get the deal done. And I think it's a win-win for everybody, kind of thing. But the bird dog kind of thing, I guess you call it bird dog or a partnership or whatever you want to call it, is really what I'm looking for is somebody who needs my help. The management skills, the maybe the financing part, because I have a track record. Most banks and brokers are going to give me the time of day versus somebody who's a little bit newer. I wouldn't say they won't do the deal with you, but they're still wanting to see your resume, and you might not be able to finance it. So I can help in that instance. And it's just a win-win, because you have the property, I'm looking for properties, and I have the skills. So let's work together and get it done, and I'll make some money.